Right. This week's planner right properly. And Monday. In that second sheet, how many sums are there? Total, how many sums in second sheet which I said? Just check it. 192. Hello, just check.
Sir, 194.
194. We have discussed till 150, 131 to 140 is pending. So you please complete today till 160. If there are no diagrams, I will send. In case there are no diagrams, then today only I will send. Today I gave you just 160. That means 10. Now 160 to end, complete by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. I have sent one more sheet with notes. Can you see that also you have with you? Which I did reverse sum, 3, 4 sums if you remember.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after this you will start that. Wednesday 1 to 40. Total there are 112 sums I think in that. How many sums are there in
So
there?
110.
10. Then 41 to 80. For a tough task hoega means you have to push your limits. 81 to 110. Saturday revise difficult question. When I say difficult means whichever you ask me doubt solving that you have to revise. And Sunday test on sheet 1, sheet 2 and the notes wala sheet. From this 3 any 45. ये आपका last electrostatic test. Then I will give the session of current. So please manage properly, write down in your book so that you are in comfort zone, don't get confused. Right?
Sir,
Yes, say Avan.
sir, holidays are from date
After 16 you write test, now then same thing.
after 16, right?
After 16 because you will include test. See now holiday is only mental relaxation because anyway you can't go out. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Even in holidays if you have doubt you can call me. I will keep the session. Holidays it will make you recharge because you might also by this time saturated. Just write this properly. Monday का work, Tuesday का, Wednesday का, Thursday का, Friday का, Saturday. Written full. Your homework planner written.
Yes.
Yes.
And Tuesday can I keep doubt solving session? Evening same 9:15 or 9. What time is comfortable? Doubt solving. What time it will be comfortable? 9 o'clock okay? 9 to 10?
Yes, sir.
Thursday also
Yes.
9 to 10. Okay for you?
Yes, sir.
And Saturday?
10:15.
No problem. 9:15 or bit early, whatever time you suggest.
10:15, sir.
15, okay, 10. 10:50. I don't have any issue. People should be comfortable. 10:50. Because without doubt, na, it will be difficult for you to proceed. क्योंकि एक सम दूसरे जैसा रहेगा, it will be difficult. Please write the timings also properly.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, for Tuesday and Thursday, can you do it little early by 8:45 at least, please, if possible?
Is it possible for me? Others, is it possible? 8:45. Nija is telling. Nija, you have to break fast or what? At 10 o'clock.
Actually, I sleep early.
You have to say 10:15. You will get up.
Okay, but 15 minutes for 2 days will be.
I don't have any issue. I'm just asking others. Is it okay?
Yeah, please.
Can we keep 8:45 Tuesday?
Yes, sir. No
Sir,
problem.
no problem.
So we can keep it for
Yes.
See,
Yes, sir.
everybody is agreeing. I don't have any issue. चलो ठीक है. अभी रब कर दो ये. Can I clear it off? Yes. Homework part written.
Yes, sir.
चलो आज एक एकदम नया चैप्टर शॉक लगने वाला करंट इलेक्ट्रिक. Neja, this you didn't attended na in 11th.
No, sir.
I will take you from 11th only. Everybody will get that revision.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
एकदम मस्त चैप्टर है. इलेक्ट्रो एंड करंट अगर परफेक्ट हो गया ना तो आपको कोई भी रुका नहीं सकता है टू गेट दैट. Two more chapters are bit difficult and then rest all are easy. Very basic. If I say what is meaning of electrostatic force? Meaning of electrostatic.
Charge at rest.
Charge at rest. So charges at rest, that branch is called electrostatic. And charges in motion, then it is called current electricity. Now charge in motion दो हो सकता है. With constant velocity, then it is called as current electricity. Charge in motion but with constant velocity is called as current electricity. If variable velocity or accelerated motion, variable velocity मतलब acceleration, accelerated motion, then that branch will be called as electromagnetism. Just write this basic information. Charge in motion with constant velocity current, variable velocity, that branch is called electromagnetism. Yes, Mohit, just started. Homework I have given. That I will upload, you can check. Homework also I have given. Or at the end you wait, I will give you in writing.
Okay, sir.
Lecture just started currently. Homework homework also I'm just writing here. Monday 151 to 160 from the sheet given to you. Tuesday 160 1 to 192. And here doubt solving at 8:45 evening. Wednesday from third sheet given to you with notes 1 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 102. Thursday, Saturday revise all. Sunday test from sheet 1, sheet 2 and the third sheet. Thursday also doubt solving 8:45. Saturday it is 10 to evening. Yeah, shall I clear now? Can I clear this?
Yes.
Now we'll start with what is electric current. This I'm revising from 11th. This is not 12th ka topic. When I start with 12th, I will write down, and 12th board ke liye will prepare only that. Electric current. Then I say rate of flow of charge is called as current. Hello? Rate of flow of charge is called current.
Yes, sir.
It is a scalar quantity. Its SI unit is coulomb upon second or ampere. It's all you know, correct now? Therefore, current I equals to charge flowing, not rest, charge flowing wala upon time. Any doubt till this? Hello, any doubt till this? Please copy. Please copy. Electrostatic, you are having confidence? Done?
Yes, sir.
Whenever it is average current asked, then total change in charge flowing upon total change in time in which the charge flows. If this is conductor and current is flowing from left to right, then this part is called area of cross section. Through this cross section, charge flowing is delta Q in time delta T. This is the meaning of average charge. So cross section is always perpendicular to the direction of flow of current. Instantaneous current is rate of flow of charge as you have done in motion in one dimension. Instantaneous and small change in small time. Just write this note. Then one sum we are doing based on that. If Q is T square plus 4T plus 5, find instantaneous current at T equal to 3 and average current from 0 to 2 seconds. Average current from 0 to 2 seconds. Completed writing?
Yes, sir.
Answer for that instantaneous current. What is instantaneous current? Rate of flow of charge. Rate of flow of charge means derivative of the charge, which is T square plus 4T plus 5. Are you remembering derivative or you forgot?
Sir, 2T plus 4.
Correct. T square is 2T and 4T is 4. Everybody is remembering?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It was this d by dx of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. Now, when time is given as 3 seconds, then I at that instant will be 2 into
10.
plus 4, yes, 10 ampere. Then we want average current. I average is charge flowing in that interval upon time. This is charge in Q2 minus Q1 and time T2 minus T1. So charge at 2 second, Q2 is charge at 2 second and charge at 0 second. Time is 2 minus 1. What will be charge at 2 second?
So 2 minus 0.
Pardon?
Minus 0.
2 minus. So it is 2 square plus 4 into 2 plus 5 minus 0 square plus 4 into 0 plus 5 upon time is 2. So 2 square is 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 5 13, 13 and 4 will become how much? 13 and 4
17.
minus. This is 0 plus minus 5 upon 2. So this equals to 17 minus 5 is 12 upon 2 equal to 6 ampere. Followed? Both average current and instantaneous?
Yes, sir.
So
Done, sir.
I equals to T square plus 1. Find charge flown in 3 seconds. Find number of electrons flown in 3 seconds. We want charge and then number of electrons producing that charge. I we can write as dq by dt is t square plus 1. So dq will become t square plus 1 dt. That means integration of dq is integration of t square plus 1 dt. So time interval is 0 to 3 seconds they are saying. T square plus 1 dt. This is when time is 0, charge is 0, time is 3, we have to find what is charge. So this will become just q minus c. Till this follow?
Yes, sir.
खाली formula लिखा है so far. Now after this is t raised to 3 upon 3 plus 1 integration is t from 0 to 3. So this will become 3 raised to 3 upon 3 plus 3 1 term minus 0 raised to 3 upon 3 plus 0. So 3 raised to 3 means 27. 27 upon 3 is 9. 9 plus 3, this will become 0. 9 plus 3 is 12. Therefore, charge Q equals to 12 coulomb. The number of electrons. Let Q equal to Ne. Just copy this one. Okay.
Done.
Everybody has done till Q is 12 coulomb.
Yes, sir.
Then let Q equal to Ne. N will become Q upon E. Q is 12 coulomb. Charge of one electron is 1.6 into 10
10 raised to minus
minus
19.
19. So 120 upon 16 into 10 raised to plus 19. This will become 4 into 4 16. 4 into 3 is 12 into 10 raised to 19. That means it is 7.5 into 10 raised to 19. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Done. note right down. If this is current I flowing through two resistance connected in parallel, current I gets divided into two parts, I1 and I2. I want what is current R in R1 and R2. Total current is I. So total current I is I1 plus I2. Are voltages same in parallel?
Yes, sir.
So V1 is same as V2. That means I1 R1 is I2 R2. I1 R1 upon R2 is I2. So from 1, total current I is I1 plus I1 R1 upon R2. I1 common, 1 plus R1 upon R2. I is I1 R2 plus R1 upon R2. Therefore, I1 will be R2 upon R1 plus R2 into total current I. Like charge was R1 upon that radius, here it is ulta, R2 upon. Then I2 will come R1 upon R1 plus R2 of total current I. Frequently we are going to use this two formulas. Copy it as a note. Completed?
Yes.
What is isolated conductor? Meaning of isolated matlab connected to somebody or disconnected with everybody?
Connected.
Disconnected.
डिस्कनेक्ट अकेला रहने वाले को आइसोलेटेड बोलते हैं ना. कई क्या बोलते हैं ना, पेशेंट को
Yes, sir.
आइसोलेशन है मतलब उसको हर एक से अलग रखना है, आइसोलेटेड. So whenever conductor is isolated, this is conductor. What conductor has? Yes, what conductor has? Three electrons. Three.
Electrons.
They are at random motion, no? They are in random motion. So net field inside will be 0 because they will give field in random direction. Net will become 0 when it is isolated. Okay. What is field inside the conductor when it is isolated?
0.
But suppose we connect a source, that means battery. Now what will happen? All negative electron will come towards this side and positive will come towards this side. This is electric field externally, and there will be internal field going from positive to negative. Have you followed this also?
Yes, sir.
Now net field inside cannot be 0 because all electrons are in one direction. If field is not 0, that means there is force acting on electron, because field means force upon charge. Hello? So on each electron there will be force acting, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Each electron will be acted upon by force. What is force formula? Mass into acceleration. So can I say acceleration is force upon mass? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
But force is nothing but Q into E. From electrostatic we know QE,
Yes, sir.
and because it is electron I am writing minus Q. So whenever force field is applied externally, there will be electric field created inside which will give force. That force will be QE upon M. Please copy, this will come now in two definitions. Copy isolated conductor and connected conductor. So in the absence of external field, net field inside conductor 0, net force 0, it can't move outside. But when field is connected, force will act on the electron, which is nothing but QE upon mass. And that force will give me, acceleration will give me change in the velocity. If you have completed full, tell again so that we can go to new concept. Here we got one concept.
So wait, sir. Done, sir.
concept of drift velocity. This is conductor when electrons are in the state of random motion. That means consider a conductor having n electrons moving in random direction. Having velocities as v1, v2 up to vn. Average velocity, the average will be v1 vector plus v2 vector up to vn vector divided by n. But average velocity is 0 because net displacement is 0. So this is v1 plus v2. All electrons का vector sum will be 0. So I can say v1 bar plus v2 bar up to vn bar equals to 0. This means there is no net motion of electron in any particular direction. Hence we can say there is no net motion of electron in any particular direction. Just copy this one. When we consider a conductor, it has n electrons randomly moving with velocity v1, v2, vn. Average will be 0. That means there is no net motion of electron in any particular direction. Yes, completed.
Yes, ma'am.
So when it is isolated, there are n electrons in random motion. Average velocity is 0. So no motion in one particular direction. On applying battery, that means connecting battery indirectly external field. So when battery is connected or external field is applied, then all the electrons will be accelerated in particular direction. That means in some fixed direction, and move with high speed. So on applying battery or external field, it seems that all electron will be accelerated in particular direction and move with high speed. But actually what happens, they collide with each other with high speed. But this is not true. ये बहुत important है. Acceleration है तो हम लोग का speed बढ़ेगा मतलब they will come out with larger speed, but this is not true. As electrons collide with fixed ions, मतलब जिधर से इलेक्ट्रॉन निकला रहेगा वहां पे पॉजिटिव चार्ज छोड़ के गया होगा. It collides with fixed ions and their motion is retarded, means deaccelerated between two collisions. Thus, electrons moves with high velocity of the order of 10 raised to 5 to 10 raised to 6 meter per second. But net motion in the direction opposite to external field, because they are coming to plus and external is going to minus, opposite to E bar, net motion opposite to E bar is very small. Approximately 10 raised to minus 4 meter per second. This is called as drift velocity. ये वापस समझो. When no field is acting, they are in the state of random motion. Average velocity is 0. But when field is applied, we feel that they will get accelerated, but actually ज़्यादा speed से collide होते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ. And fixed ions, due to this collision, their speed is reduced in every two collisions, and they come out with very small velocity, 10 raised to minus 4 meter per second. This is called drift velocity. So under velocity is very large, but as soon as they want to come out by applying field, so उनका collision, every successive collision पे speed कम होता है. So final speed by which they come out is called drift velocity, which is very small, nearly 10 raised to minus 4 meter per second. So two values you have to understand. Random motion वाला inside is 10 raised to 5 और 6 के बीच, but बाहर निकलते समय 10 raised to minus 4 के. Is that clear? दोनों याद रहेगा कि आपको वैल्यू. So inside what is the speed? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Inside what is the speed?
10 raised to 5 to 10 raised to 6 meter per second.
When field is applied, they emerge out outside, then
10⁻⁴.
अगर ये मिलीमीटर में दिया तो कितना आएगा? 10⁻⁻1. ओके, हेलो,
Yes, sir.
राइट,
Yes.
राइट, राइट. Once you complete, tell me so that new topic will do relaxation time and obtain formula.
Done, sir.
Relaxation time. What is meaning of relax? आराम से ना, तो बोला रिलैक्स्ड है, मतलब वो टेंशन में है क्या आराम से लाइफ इज लिविंग.
आराम.
इफ आई से 16 टेस्ट के बाद रिलैक्स, मतलब आराम है ना, आपको दिमाग पे लोड नहीं है ना. हेलो,
Yes, sir.
फिर लेक्चर आ गया, मतलब आप सोचो फिर अपना दिमाग के साथ कोई दही बनाएगा, मतलब टकराएगा. So if this is electron, till it is moving smoothly without anybody obstructing its path, relaxed है ना वो.
Yes.
अचानक इधर एक इलेक्ट्रॉन आया, इससे भी टकराया, अभी रिलैक्स है क्या?
No.
इधर डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा ना जब ये टकराया. So can I say time taken between successive collision is relaxation time? मतलब एक बार टकराया, इमेजिन ये टकराया मतलब टोल दिया, फिर उसको कोई रास्ते पे रुका नहीं रहा, आराम से जा रहा है, रिलैक्स. अचानक वो रीड करता है एक बड़ा टोल नाका आएगा, 500 रुपया टोल लग गया, बेचारा फिर डिस्टर्ब हो गया. तो टिल somebody obstructs, वो रिलैक्स्ड है ना. तो इट इज एज गुड एज एक टोल से दूसरे टोल तक रिलैक्स्ड है ना.
Yes.
So the time between successive collisions is called as relaxation time. The time between successive collision is called relaxation time, denoted by tau. Right, relaxation time right now.
Answer.
Free path. The distance between successive collision. Time between successive collision is called relaxation time. Distance between successive collision is called free path. Same will come in gas also. It's called as free path, denoted by lambda. Right.
Yes.
Formula for drift velocity. इसको याद है? वो मैंने बताया था कैसा याद रखने का. I is वीणा बोला था, याद है?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
जरा डिराइव फिर से एक बार कर लेते हैं. एक लेक्चर जरा रिवीजन करा देता हूँ, 2 लेक्चर, सो दैट व्हेन वी स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग एमसीक्यू यू आर नॉट वरीड कि 11th में किया था एक और expression for drift velocity. Consider n electrons to be moving randomly in a conductor. Moving randomly in a conductor. Let tau 1, tau 2, dot 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 up to tau n be relaxation time for n electrons and consider 1 electron let tau 1 tau 2 be relaxation time for n collision. मतलब एक बार T1 दूसरा बार T2 in during n collision and lambda 1 lambda 2 lambda n be its free path. Okay, just copy, then by diagram I will show what is the meaning of that. Write this one. Consider n electron to be moving randomly in a conductor. अभी एक इलेक्ट्रॉन लिया जिसका tau 1 tau 2 tau n रिलैक्सेशन टाइम है और n collision. ऐसा अपने पास n इलेक्ट्रॉन. Test done.
Yes, sir. Done.
Let me see what does it mean. If I consider one electron at certain position, it is colliding with fixed ion. That time velocity is u1. Collision के बाद, before it collides other one, it will have some velocity v1. इसके बीच का टाइम को रिलैक्सेशन टाइम बोलते हैं. Distance covered is called free path. Then once it collides with this time का initial velocity we can call as v2. मतलब इधर से स्टार्ट हुआ, v1 is like u2, फिर कोलाइड होके इधर किधर गया, तो ये नया वाला वेलोसिटी इज v2. ये v2 सेकेंड मोशन का स्टार्ट है, सो आई कैन कंसिडर दैट एज u3, u2, u1, u2. थर्ड कोलिजन का स्टार्ट v2 इज सेम एज u3. फिर से ये दूसरे के साथ किधर तो कोलाइड होएगा, दूसरा फिक्स्ड आयन के साथ ये इलेक्ट्रॉन. आर यू गेटिंग मी व्हाट आई एम सेइंग?
Yes.
तो ये पाथ का ये फिर v3 हो जाएगा, और ये टाउ 3 लैम्डा 3. मतलब एक बार ये इसका स्टार्टिंग वेलोसिटी लिया टकराते समय, फिर टकराने के बाद फाइनल v1, फिर सेकेंड टाइम जब ये जा रहा था तो ये इनिशियल वेलोसिटी हो गया सेकेंड पार्ट का, ये फाइनल, फिर ये थर्ड पार्ट का इनिशियल और ये फाइनल. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट? एक
Yes,
इलेक्ट्रॉन
sir.
पहला अकेले जा रहा था, इसके साथ तो टकराया, टकराते समय वो स्टार्टिंग वेलोसिटी था, फिर ये फाइनल वेलोसिटी थोड़ी देर के बाद, फिर टकराया, तो ये पाथ का ये इनिशियल, ये फाइनल, फिर गया जिगजैग अगर देखा आपने, तो ये इनिशियल, ये फाइनल, ये इनिशियल, ये फाइनल, ये इनिशियल, ये फाइनल, ये टाउ 1, टाउ 2, टाउ 3. समझ गया आपको मीनिंग?
Yes.
तो इसका मतलब मेरा ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी विल बी एवरेज ऑफ ऑल द वेलोसिटीज, which will be v1 plus v2 up to vn divided by n. ये बार में एवरेज वेलोसिटी. What is v1 bar? Can I say u1 bar plus a bar into time t1? ये पार्ट के लिए. सेम वे सेकेंड वाले के लिए u2 bar plus a bar t2, a is acceleration. Up till last one, it will be nothing but un bar plus a bar tau n bar. I hope you followed all the statements. Hello? All followed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Copy this one. अब ये 12th में आने वाला नहीं है, बट एंट्रेंस में कॉन्सेप्ट से जाएंगे तो आपको इजी लगेगा. Here.
Done, sir.
The average is the addition of all u1 bar plus u2 bar up to un bar plus a we can take common inside tau 1 plus tau 2 up to tau n divided by 1. So this is V average equals to u1 bar plus u2 bar up to un bar divided by n one term plus a bar tau 1 bar tau 1 tau 2 up to tau n divided by. But average thermal velocities, thermal velocity means that initial velocity without energy, initial, is equals to 0. So initially inside average of all is 0, final वाला तो collision के बाद आए is 0, and tau 1 plus tau 2 up to tau n divided by n is average relaxation time. That is tau average. So V average will become initial average is 0 in different direction. Final is A bar tau average. Now this average velocity which is due to acceleration is called as drift velocity, which is nothing but A average A into T average. So this drift velocity is minus E upon m, force upon mass, into T average. Magnitude wise, average velocity will be equals to E upon m into tau average. So drift velocity in magnitude is E upon m into tau. This is formula for drift velocity basic, not in terms of current. It is in terms of electric field time. Just copy this much, one more line, then we can stop here. So drift velocity basic is E upon m. Indirectly V is AT याद रखो. A मतलब acceleration. Acceleration मतलब force upon mass. Force is E upon mass into time. And this will come only when electric field is applied. That means drift velocity I can write E by m. Capital E means electric field is voltage upon length of conductor into tau. So in terms of voltage we got. Important for MCQ. I have basically remembered AT. AT is F by M. F is E by M. E is nothing but voltage upon length.
Done, sir.
Yes, everybody has copied till this.
Yes, sir.
So today we stop here. इतना ही रिवाइज करना. इसको लिखने का जरूरत नहीं. खाली एक बार रीड करना. Because you have got MCQs to be done for Sunday's test, and it will be combo of first sheet, second one, and third which I have given. Tomorrow doubt solving 8:45 as you all told. Any doubt comes, please ask. Sir, I'm not telling this to write because it is not 12 standard subject. Have you completed everything? Any doubt, difficulty regarding drift?